beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you hadn't already guessed, today I'm doing a Kim K inspired everyday makeup tutorial. So I've been looking through her Instagram and this is kind of the everyday makeup that she goes to. I loved the Met Gala look, it was very heavy, so I thought that I wanted to just create something that she pretty much wears all the time, every day. For example, this is an absolute vibe, that's kind of the one that I'm going for. She has a beautiful like smoky brown eye with long lashes, nude lip. Of course, Makeup by Mario, he's an incredible artist. He is her makeup artist and I have been following him for a while, so in this tutorial I'll show you a few tips and tricks and techniques that he uses that I have learned from him. I love this look also. I just think Makeup by Mario is a genius and I'm excited to show you how I created this because I'm really pleased with how it turns out. This is a wig designed by me. It's the blonde smoke wig. I talk about it at the end of the tutorial. Oh, and before we actually get into the tutorial, I just wanted to say it would mean the world to me if you were to pre-order my single. If you didn't already know, I'm a music artist, I'm a singer, and my first debut single that I've written myself is out now. So you can pre-order it, the link is in my bio, and I've just got to thank you because none of this would be possible without you. And if you do pre-order it, when it comes out, we have got a chance of hitting the charts without a record label, which isn't very likely, but if you do pre-order it, then perhaps we can do this together, who knows. But let's get into the tutorial. I can't wait for you to see how I created this look. I am just living for it. I can't wait to take a few selfies. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 220. Did you see me on the TV advert? I still can't believe that I was on the TV advert for this. This is crazy. This foundation is incredible as well. So if you didn't already know, I'm one of the Maybelline makers for the year. So I've been on their TV ads and doing a lot of work with Maybelline just in general for 2018 really. So I'm just using my beauty blender to put this on. Of course it's dampened. I'm going to take this absolutely all over every part of my face and neck. This foundation is so flawless. Okay, so next I'm going to use the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer by Maybelline as well. This is such an amazing concealer. Something that Makeup by Mario, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, does is use a really creamy yellow concealer under the eyes to brighten, and that kind of gives her the really highlighted under eye. So I'm just going to take this under the eye. This is in the shade Neutralizer, so this comes in so many different shades actually. This isn't sponsored by Maybelline, but this comes in so many different shades. The Neutralizer just really does illuminate all the places that we want to illuminate. We're going to bounce that in with the beauty blender. So I took it under the cheekbone to really cut that in, but we are going to obviously go on to contouring. Oh, I forgot how much I loved this concealer and foundation. I've not used it for a few weeks now actually. That has blended flawlessly. Now I'm going to take my MAC Match Master Concealer in shade 8.5 to get some nice contour definition lines. It's like a really creamy concealer and it's such a perfect shade for contouring. I'm actually going to go around the lips too. She's got such big lips. And this is going to look crazy. But trust me, it will all work out. I look so weird right now. I'm not denying that Kim Kardashian is beautiful. I absolutely am obsessed with her. But I would love to know what she's actually had done to her face and her body. But I mean, her body, I feel like that's quite obvious. Definitely had a BBL a million times and lots of other treatments and potential boob job and she looks great for it. But her face, I mean, she hasn't got obvious lip fillers. She's definitely got cheek fillers and jawline fillers to make it really defined. She's obviously had a nose job, but it does look really natural. She doesn't look, I don't think she looks plastic. Like, she's still got loads of lines in her lips. I think her lips are natural. But she's definitely had fillers in the past, I would say, in her lips. But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts. No shade at all. That contour is looking cat. But Kim Kardashian's got like this indentation in her cheek, which is beautiful. It makes her cheekbone really pop out. It's about round about here. So I'm just going to try and emanate that. It's like the hollows, isn't it? It just makes her, yeah, that's better, get in there. Can't wait to show you this palette, by the way, it's so gorgeous. Okay, so now, by the way, I have got a do's and don'ts and mistakes to avoid with contouring video on YouTube. It's got like 1.3 million views, which is crazy. But if you want a more like in-depth tutorial on how to contour properly and what to avoid, yeah, go and watch it. But now I'm gonna move on to the baking process, which is something that Makeup by Mario always does, always does on Kim Kardashian. And he actually uses more of a yellow-based powder. So this is Yellow Flower by Beauty Bakery, which is a really nice creamy yellow colour. Something that I wouldn't normally use because I'm normally a little bit paler than this, but I've got a bit of a tan at the moment. So I'm going to use this under my eyes, press that on with my beauty blender. I'm going to go all the way across the cheek. Something he also does on her face is just go down the side of the nose. I'm actually going to go over my eyelids too, just to stop them from creasing. He goes a bit down the middle of the nose as well. And he definitely goes into the middle of the forehead. And then a bit on the chin. And he just kind of cuts underneath that contour to bring the cheekbone to life even more. Okay, so the baking process is underway, and I know for a fact that Mario goes in with the eyes now. So I'm actually using this, which I've been so excited to use. It's the Venus XL palette by Lime Crime. Just look at the colours inside. They are so gorgeous. I'm not really going to be able to use this to the full today because I'm going to use just the brownie tones for Kim's everyday makeup. However, I'm going to do another tutorial with this because the pinks and the corals are giving me so much summer inspiration. So actually I'm just going to experiment on this eye for a second, and I'm going to come back and show you exactly what I did on this eye. Okay, so I'm quite pleased with this eye so far. Of course I need to finish it off still, but I went in with the shade Blank Canvas first, and I just kind of swept this all over the entire lid. And then I went in with Idolized, which is this kind of rusty brown shade. I don't want too much of that. I've actually discovered that there's not enough browns in this for Kim's everyday makeup, but these two shades are perfect to get you started. So just kind of like a warm brown. So I'm just sweeping this kind of in the outer corner and the crease and underneath the eye. I'm then going to go in with my contour palette. So this is what I found worked better. I'm going to use a mixture of the two middle shades from the Kat Von D Light and Shade palette, and the two middle shades are Sombre and Shadow Play. I'm going to build up the brown tones and especially build that up under the eye because she always wears eyeshadow under her eye. Okay, and next I'm going in with the Hyper Real Glow palette by MAC, and I'm using a mixture of the shimmery golden shades for the lid. I'm just putting that on the eyelid in the inner corner. I'm going to sweep that, I'm going to take the darkest shade of that palette actually, and just kind of sweep that up to the brow bone too. She really does have brown shimmery eyes a lot of the time. Something else I noticed as well is that she has a little bit of shimmer just under her eye here. And then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution. It's like an eyeliner pen. It's one of those cool pens that you used to get in school that you can change the colour and it kind of swaps and changes, but it's all in one pen. However, they're all eyeliners, which is really cool. So I'm going to use the brown eyeliner. I don't find that many people use soft brown eyeliners, but I know for a fact that Kim and Kylie use them a lot. And I'm just going to take this all the way across the lash line. I don't want it to be really harsh, I just want it to be soft and smudged. I'm also going to take this shade into the waterline, as she always wears eyeliner in her waterline. Okay, I'm actually going to leave it there. Before I put mascara and lashes on, I'm going to dust all of the powder away with a powder brush. do the contour highlight and then do the lashes, brows and finish it all off. So dusting all of this away to reveal a nicely illuminated base. And then I'm going to continue to bronze up my face and contour using Dark Deepest Skin Finish by MAC. This is like my favourite bronzer if you couldn't already tell. Look at the state of it. I've nearly finished it. I need to do a little MAC haul actually because I'm running out of a lot of my essentials. But I'm just going to go over all of the contour areas, buff this in, warm up my face even more because she's so bronzed, and I'm here for how tanned she is. I love it. Okay, so a few little things I did there to just nip and tuck the face further. I'm now going to move on to highlight. She doesn't really wear blush, so I'm not going to bother with blusher. I'm going to use the Hyper Real Glow palette and I'm going to really glow up my face. Just going to take it onto the cheekbones, get that glow. Just using a mixture of the colours. I want to get that cute little nose highlight that she has. She doesn't really go too crazy on the nose highlight, but that should do the trick. A little bit on the Cupid's bow she always has. Yes! Now onto the brows. She has like really nice thick fluffy brows, so I'm going to use the NYX Micro Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to just create hair like strokes for a nice full brow. So brows done, nice and thick like Kim's. I'm now going to use lashings of mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. And I'm going to really coat that on the top and bottom lashes, and then I'm going to use the Wispies, Ardell Wispies, which look like this, really nice kind of natural wispy lash. Then I'm going to coat them with mascara too. Lashes on. These lashes are so gorgeous. Okay, so you can see that I've put these lashes on and I've smothered them in mascara. I'm going to do the same to these ones. They're just drying at the moment. I'm just going to kind of catch the lashes and just kind of tease them to cling together a little bit, because Kim's lashes are so long naturally, and I'm sure she does have extensions sometimes, but she just absolutely coats them so much with mascara and I love it. And then for the lips, I'm actually going to use this concealer. It's 8.5 Match Master Concealer by MAC. And I'm just going to go around the borders of my lips and pat that in. I honestly feel like they do use a concealer all the way around the lips that's really dark. I'm going to use a satin MAC lipstick in the shade Peach Stock. And just take that to the centre and dab it out. Whenever I've watched Mario do Kim's lips, he always pats it on. And if I do say so myself, I think this is very Kim K-esque. So I'm very proud of myself for doing this. I'm just gonna do my hair a little bit and then we can wrap it up. Oh my goodness. I actually feel like Kim Kardashian right now. So this wig is my blonde smoke wig, designed by me, the length, the thickness, the colour. We kind of wanted to get a mixture between a blonde and a grey, something that wasn't silver, but something that wasn't like yellow blonde. And I mean, my team definitely slayed this style, but how Kim K is this? Well, I absolutely love how this makeup turned out. I feel like I want this to be my everyday makeup now. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and want more tutorials like this, celebrity inspired, perhaps makeup tutorials, and subscribe for weekly videos. Oh, and please pre-order my single. The link is in the bio. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you beauties, and I couldn't do it without you, basically. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.